Welcome everybody! Woo! Hey guys, Justin here, Fast Entrepreneur. Welcome to the channel. What I wanted to do in today's video is I actually just want to give a shout out to some of the YouTubers in the crypto space that I have learned from and really appreciated their hard work and their messages over the several past years. And I want to share them with you so that you can also, check them out as well. So this is just a shout out video. Let's get going, and here we go. So, So what I want to do is I want to start with kind of where I started. So, I was familiar with, Bitcoin and the whole idea. Early on, I remember an article, I don't know when I read it, but it was in, I believe, Forbes or Fortune. Peter Diamandis was talking about Bitcoin needed kind of like a user interface moment, kind of like PayPal had done. And I think that was 2014, but I never really did anything at all with Bitcoin. I just wasn't the right time in my life, and I just probably didn't know what I didn't know. But in 2017 is kind of when my journey kind of began. I went down the rabbit hole, and I got to learn, and I got to earn some Bitcoin as well at the time, which was great. But I still didn't know what I didn't know, so I sold a little bit too early in hindsight. But hey, that's how you learn, right? You learn more from sometimes your failures than you do your successes. Now, why do I say that story? Because once I kind of got into it, and then I sold out, then I realized, wow, there's a lot more to this than meets the eye. So I started, really diving in. One of the first YouTubers that I remember just, really following, on a near daily basis was Supo Man. So shout out to the Supo Man. And, he loves to start his live streams. He does a little fun jingle song, makes you laugh. Just a nice guy. Sometimes he brings his he brings his son on on, and he gets his perspective. It's but he really knows his stuff. And I followed him for a long time. His what's the word? His research abilities and his way to kind of communicate, stay ahead of trends. He's done a very good job. Next was I had started writing on Steemit, and if you don't know Steemit, it's a blockchain. You can blog and get paid for your writing. And I followed a few people, but one that stood out was Heidi, and Heidi was traveling, and Heidi travels, and now Crypto Tips is her YouTube channel. I believe it's with her husband Toby, yeah, and they still create content, and they've been through this the time or two through these bull runs and bear runs, and understand the tech and understand how to communicate with people. Just great perspectives. Let's see, who else? So then moving forward, okay, so there was a lot. I guess there was a lot going on. I think I probably watched some Ivan on Tech. I don't remember exactly when he came about on the scene, but Ivan, he's kind of a big deal. He knows his tech stuff, and he knows the market well. Through the bear market, a little bit different. I was more focused on, I wanted to learn maybe some other things, some technical analysis or things like that. A bit more so, but I tell you, so fast forward to this year, actually probably last year, I started to kind of narrow down. I still love watching different channels, because I think that's where you get multiple perspectives, but I've kind of got my go-tos at this point, and I will say this, here's my go-tos almost on a daily basis. BitBoy Crypto, shout out to BitBoy and his team. TJ and all you guys and gals there. I mean, I don't need to say it because I think so many others agree with me. I mean, you guys are now the #1 channel on YouTube, and I saw where you started. I tell you, I mean, BitBoy, I'm telling you, we need more FUD. We need more FUD Trump videos. I mean, that was, I was cracking up, my friend. The FUD news, all that. Oh, that was brilliant. Entertaining and informative, and on a daily basis. I mean, they have a lot going on, but they do kind of like, they call it a live stream, but it's, kind of more like a talk show. It's great. Whatever they do in the morning, and they go over, it's very structured. He's, talks about the market watch and market price. It's structured like it's just a great show, great layout, and I think they really know what they're doing. Ben's perspective there, bar none. I think that's why I keep going back. It's great. Like if I'm out for a walk or something, throw it on and just it's tons of good news, and I really believe that they are doing this for. I think a lot of. I think everybody mentioned it. I really believe they're out there to try and help people, and that's just great. And let's see. So besides BitBoy Crypto, and occasionally, they'll also throw out, videos focusing on specific companies, or they'll focus on, or projects, or just things coming up. So really good job. You should check them out. Another channel, and I don't necessarily watch his channel every day. I don't know if he's putting content out every day, but when he does put content out, tremendous. And this is a guy that I think knows the altcoin market inside and out, just with the fundamentals and the technicals. And I'm talking about, shout out to Elio at Elio Trades. He's fantastic. And if you're looking, to trade altcoins and looking for some of these gems, then you probably want to check his channel out. I mean, he consistently has found just projects that, before they've gone, he just explains why, and I think he's just got a very good track record. Let's see, to wrap this up in the next few minutes here. This is funny. Going back to BitBoy, this has nothing to do with BitBoy at all, but I picked this up out of a garage sale or something. I liked it, but it kind of reminds me, I mean, look at that. This should be the thumbnail, right? I mean, this kind of reminds me of, BitBoy's logo, but I just like it. I like Mr. Potato Head. I think he could take his hat off too, so. Yeah, see, there you go. It's funny stuff. But who else we got? So we got Elio Trades. And then I'm just trying to think. I mean, there's a bunch that I do, and I might make another video. I'm not ranking them. I'm just telling you what I have been focusing on. Usually after that, what I tend to do is then I tend to kind of get narrative videos. So I'll go and maybe watch, like last night I watched, an interview between Mark Cuban and CZ of Binance. I'll watch, a little bit of just content that, things that like Michael Saylor had put out. Just so I wouldn't necessarily say that it's, I don't know if it's their shows, but it's just, trying to get a feel for it. But that's kind of, if you're limited on time, that's what I do. Keeps me, afloat. And I like to watch, technicals. I mean, there's just a bunch. There's a bunch out there, but that's kind of what I've been doing. If you know of any other channels that I ought to check out, on a daily or weekly basis, to supplement or whatever, please let me know. And then final shout out, and this is not with YouTube, but every once in a while I do like to check Twitter, and I found some really, really great communities on Twitter, and I mean, just, what do they call it? The CT, the crypto Twitter, but, pretty cool there. Anyways, I'm going to let you go. Shout out to all you guys. Thanks for your hard work. And to anyone watching this, I hope that this video helps. Peace.